It's a huge reward for filmmaking. It's an award for quality of filmmaking globally. The impact of English language films is global. A lot of studio films, English language films travel, like superhero films, they travel around the world, right? So, impact of an award in US has a global award. India is there or not there, but for years we have all woken up at 5 a.m., tuned in, and watched the ceremony. So as you enter the business, you dream of it, to being a part of the ceremony, to being a part in the stage, seeing it live. For me, it started in 2010, and I actually met Resul there. I was there with a short film called Kavi, and I was sitting on the 5th floor, and everything was so small, but my dream was actually at that point of time, I couldn't even imagine winning. I was just like, whoa, we got nominated. And my dream was like, someday I'll sit on the ground floor. Like I'll see everything up close. Then 2019, period end of sentence happened. And I was an executive producer on the shot. And we won. I held the trophy of a film that I participated in a big way. And then I was like, I need a trophy on my name, with name written on it. So 2023 was...
Keeps getting more focused and focused.
Absolutely. Your ask from the universe, manifestation gets clearer. So 2023 of course held my own, which is at home. And it's a beautiful feeling. It's rewarding. It's years of doing independent cinema for me. For years of hearing, being put into boxes. You are international, you are art house, you are this. Nobody says you're good, period. So you keep getting put into a box. So sometimes you just have to be like, what is 10 on 10? And that is an Oscar.
Super, very well said. And on that matter, would you agree with Guneet that Oscars is 10 on 10? Well, you do. You're also on the jury of BAFTA. You live in the UK. You make films there, and therefore, is in your country, is there ever a question about is American validation or is an Oscar validation the most ultimate benchmark for a filmmaker?
I think I'm an American originally, and I think probably all of us. One of the things that is most exciting about being a member of the Academy is, as Resul was saying, this community really of people who love their work, and and probably the biggest part of the honor. Winning, I haven't won an Oscar, but I've distributed a lot of them, and we've worked very closely with films that have been nominated, and you can see that. But within the Academy of Motion Pictures, there isn't a feeling of, it's a very flat organization. We're a community of professionals, and everything is done by volunteering, and people spend lots of time and are dedicated to the art. And I think probably the greatest part of that is that deep personal dedication to maintaining the standards of the art. Now, I'll have to tell you a secret though, and that is, when I first started coming to India, there were less than 10 members in the Academy of Motion Pictures from India, less than 10. Resul, who is an engineer like I was at one point, is much more calculating than he was. And he got himself placed on a diversity committee. The Academy went through a process of increasing diversity and trying to bring the world into the Academy rather than making it a world body. But secretly, and during that time period, Resul was stuffing the Academy full of new Indian members, and we now have almost 400 members in the Academy who are Indian. So I think it's a really great, nobody knows.
Well, this is amazing, Resul.
The time that I won the Academy Award, I mean, you won an Academy Award doesn't mean that you are an Academy member. Okay? So I won in 2009. I didn't become a member of the Academy.
Okay.
So my governor, Kevin O'Connell, which is a Sound Branch Academy governor, 2010, he heavily argued